Now that you've put on your seatbelt, we're going to show you how you did it. To fasten, insert the flat metal end into the buckle, to tighten, pull on that loose strap, and to release, lift up on the top of the buckle.
Back in Detroit. This is the area Marissa lives in. It's Farmington. Hi.
Hey.
Marissa, Mark? Thanks. That kind of guy kind of looked like Jerry Sandusky. Skibbles. Rookie. This is Marissa's home. Yay! Marissa Boo Boo.
Go, guys!
I know. You're just trying to like, gotta get high. Idiot.
Hey, what are we doing?
I left my watch upstairs. I gotta run and get it.
I mean, in the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
The big picture.
Big picture. We're going to the game. The big game at the big house.
They let you bring that into the stadium? I hope so. I got a call.
Hey, there you are.
Sunday morning, the 20th of November, we're going up to see my first film professor in Alger, Michigan, John Spalding. Me and Pitsy. Pitsky, Brukishkibos. I've arrived, and I don't know where the fuck I am, and I just realized I don't have his fucking number in my cell phone. Might be a good idea to ask some directions, I think, maybe. Maybe at the church? Yeah, the church. Church folk are always nice. This shit's looking familiar. I don't remember him saying Dirt Road, but I think I kind of remember it. This is it, I think. It's 7214, not 7264.
Hi. Hello there. Hello there. Whoa, you're a jumper. You're a jumper. Oh.
John Spalding.
Adorable.
Professor John Spalding, retired. How's he going?
You're, well, hello. He was from Michigan and she was from near Indianapolis, Indiana. They met because she was a nurse in the hospital where he did his internship in South Bend. And this is a picture from, or these are pictures from the Second World War. This was one that Mother had taken to send to Dad while he was in Burma. She drove out to see with my dad to see what it was like out there. And she held her breath all the way across the country. And she gave him a heart spell. Your father just wore himself coming out here. He went hiking up Mount Rainier. He went hiking there and so on and so forth. I just couldn't control him. And the next thing I know, my father is face down in a bowl of vegetable soup. We're calling the ambulance and they take him to the hospital. A doctor with a terrible British accent, and he really gave it to her. You've got to relax and let your husband live his own life. And it wasn't until several years later that she gave him a real heart attack when they were at the Mayo Clinic. And that's a good place to have a heart attack, you know. And they put her in one hospital room and him in another hospital room and would only let her visit him for short periods of time.
We're leaving Alger, Michigan, and my Professor Spalding. We're heading back down to Marissa's. Just saw a couple deer across the road. Coming up here, saw a black squirrel. Anyways, it was really fucking sad. I don't know if I'm ever going to see that guy again. And kind of bums me out. Good day. This is Waterford. We're coming up on Ottawa Park Cemetery, or Pontiac Municipal Cemetery, where a big fella is interred. Here she blows. Big fella, I think, is right up in here. Should be able to see a big thing that says Miller. There it is. That's right back there. That's big fella's grave. Right there. Hey there, big fella. There you go. There's a coney with everything on it for you. This is Grandma Brown's grave and Grandpa Norman. I don't remember him too well. They're very close to Big Fella, who's right over here. Grandma Faye or Grandma Brown was just absolutely a sweetheart. Miss her very much. Now we're off to Macapella Cemetery. This is Woodward Avenue I'm going down. You're gonna see Anna Miller, Marcus Miller, and the rest. This is where my paternal grandmother and grandfather are buried. This is Big Fella's father and mother. Marcus passed before I was born, 1957. I knew Anna. Put down a rock, little stone here. There's a stone. Someone come visit you. This is Anna Miller's, Big Fella's mother's sister or brother. I think sister. And here's the Merton bombs. And I'm not positive how I'm related to you, but I am. Anyway, just paying my respects and rest in peace and all that. Sure, I'll be joining y'all shortly. In the big scheme of things, anyway. I'm heading down to Windsor and over the border to Canada and visit Mom, my other grandparents. That building right there is Manugian Hall, where I took most of my classes when I went to Wayne State. My first film class, and that's where I met Professor Spalding too. I had his film class in there as well. This is the tunnel from Detroit to Windsor. I think it was built in 1929 maybe, and it goes under the Detroit River and takes you over to Canada. Pretty cool. Here we are at the border. See if we can get through without any problems. Now we're in downtown Windsor. This is a shithole that my grandfather used to go to all the time. So it's all right. I'm gonna get a sandwich or something here and some speck for Uncle Bob. Speck is like corned beef fat and paprika, I think. Malik's was all right. Had a sandwich. Now I'm going to the cemetery, Shar Hashemayim. What's really cool about my mom's grave is you can just drive right up to it. Full service, drive through, morning. Hey Mom, Bobby, Zadie, how's it going? Eventually, I will probably be laid to rest like over here somewhere, unless I think of a better plan. I think that about does it here. It's been raining since I got here. I think I'm gonna head over to Fish and Chips and then home, back to Marissa's. Just kind of sad here at the cemetery. That's it. Wow, I just got stopped. I got pulled over at customs. First because I didn't have any paperwork for my rental car. I didn't have any problems getting into Canada, but Homeland Security sure didn't like it. Then I thought it'd be a good idea to record the border agent, which they really didn't like. But anyways, I erased that scene so I don't have it anymore, and he let me keep the rest. Quite an experience. I wish I did have it on video, but I don't.
Grandma Frama, Grandma Frama.
Grandma Frama.
Grandma Frama, Grandma Frama.
Grandma Frama. I'm going over to see Grandma Frama, and there's beautiful Pine Lake, where I spent 2.5 years frolicking and playing and partying. Wapke, bluki, skibbles.
Oh, you're such a sweetie. Oh my goodness. Oh.
If my mom was looking down now, little traitorous slut whore
That's
dog.
right. That's exactly what she would say.
The Shiksa story.
Oh, yes.
This is the
When we married, I was introduced to Hubert's friends. So I learned later that they took bets that Hubert's marriage to the Shiksa would never last. And a couple of years later, when Seymour started to tell me about it, he said, I guess that the Shiksa worked out okay, and Hubert said he was happy never been in his whole life. It was funny to me because I really didn't know what a Shiksa was, and he had to tell me. I said, really? And my point of that was I remember going to the first one of the meetings, And I thought Dr. Miller was the biggest slob I ever saw. I was to give the social service history of the family, my impression of the family, and they talked about the patient. And he would come in and he would have his tie all askew hanging down and his jacket, and he would throw it on the floor, and he'd throw his books and all of his stuff all around. And Dr. Breen always had a tray of coffee there for this meeting. It was a couple-hour meeting. And he'd coffee and donuts there, and he'd spill stuff, and I used to think that is the biggest slob I ever saw. And then he would put his head back, and you thought he was sleeping all the time, like he wasn't even there. And I used to think, doesn't he ever get any rest? But he was just so funny, so wonderful, so able to understand what I was feeling about things. And Frank wasn't. Frank didn't really kind of get it. I mean, the other one that I was more serious about. I was engaged at once to Frank, but gave the ring back because I was really entranced with Hubert. We had times when we wouldn't even realize it'd be 6 hours, he'd be gone, we'd still talking, still going on. And he was, I don't know, just intuitive. He was just wonderful. I just fell in love. And that was it. And it never changed. I never was not in love with him. He was a wonderful lover. Very kind and very gentle. And very loving.
Knew where to find everything?
Yes. He was experienced. Is that the question?
Something like, I don't know.
Stacy hated the symphony. Stacy hated the symphony. Stacy hated.
I'm supposed to be over at Stacy Coltano's house eating Thanksgiving dinner, but I gave her a call asking if I could take Pitsy along, and she said no. I basically just had a conniption fit, I think you can call it. It did piss me off. It must be just a chemical thing, I think. There will be, it looks like, no Thanksgiving dinner for yours truly. Anyways, I've decided now to head over to Stacy Coltano's house. It didn't seem like the right battle. Brianna and Marissa gave me shit. I deserve it. Still, I don't know if this is the best idea for me to go over there. Down here in Huntington Woods, Woodward 11 Mile Road, Hendry 26081. That's not the house, but nice houses. 26081. I think I passed it. I think this is it, but I'm not really positive. I can't see the address. No, it's not it. It's 2689. What the fuck is it? Am I even on the right street? I think what the deal was is I was on the wrong fucking street. I was on York instead of Hendry. This is it. I'll just walk in pleasantly and everything will be good. Yeah, I wasn't an asshole. It was all a mistake. There's Mama.
There we go.
Oh, man, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, you
rascal.
It was Marissa's fault.
Oh, was it?
Did you go to Grandma and say I'm happy I'm here and stuff?
No.
Did you hug her?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
One of us has to be
Thanks.
the DD.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Oh my gosh.
Here anymore. If you wait long enough, that worked out really well. That was all right. I don't really have much footage of it, but Thanksgiving was okay. I didn't eat a thing, dinner or dessert. That's my favorite fucking meal. But you know, I got to draw the line somewhere, man. Now we're heading off to the courtyard by Marriott to see Tracy and her children, Carrington and Tatiana.
Extra you could have had. Doing excellent. How about yourself?
He's documenting again. This is Toby.
I was going to go for a swim. How are you?
You have a dog face.
Oh, we've got your
I'm
outfit,
gonna kick
Tracy.
your ass.
You have a dog
Got that outfit
face.
from Wayne Swim.
I'm Toby. What's up, wedgie boy?
All right, well,
Toby.
this is
Wedgie
my
boy.
seat, so whenever
You're
you're
wedgie
ready.
boy.
Which boy?
Yeah, you're wedgie boy. You always give me wedgies. Wedgie boy. And you rip my hand off.
Wedgie boy.
Wedgie boy.
So you came back, huh?
Yeah.
So how are the Johnsons?
Just met on the airplane. We thought we'd bring him with. What are your thoughts, Toby, for us?
I think it's that's a little risque.
We'll be right back, so stay with me, America, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'll carry your coat. All right, keep the bag straight so you don't spill it. Right here.
It's uneven. Thank you. Hey, your food was great. My hat. My hat.
This way.
I know you take pride in your work.
This is not where you want to go for a chili dog ever.
That's like eating his pea and raw liver. They suck. It's like eating pea butter and raw liver. They suck.
You silly bastard.
You guys.
39 years, I haven't grown up. I'm still doing the same shit I did when I was 10. You should do it till you get caught. So this is where I'm going to be spending the evening. My first night away from Marissa's. And I will be sleeping in this room with my cousin Michael. And my cousin once removed.
What do you guys want to do?
Tati and Carrington. Hey, they're my cousins once removed, right? Your children are my cousins once removed.
What is with your freaking hair?
I'm a freak.
Retard.
Let's get into the past.
Huh? He wants to sleep with you.
I'm not into groups, Toby.
He wants to sleep. Carrington wants to sleep with you. Or Michael drove the furthest. Let Michael have some guys.
No. I'm going to sleep with Carrington.
No.
Yeah.
Are you trying to gross everybody out? What's your deal? I'm inside the Courtyard by Marriott, pooping in room 331. It's very nice. Good morning, Tati.
Good morning.
Morning, Carrington.
I want to get breakfast in bed. This is what Michael's doing. You right now is like.
So what was he really stretching or showing us his crack?
Showing us. It's his yoga, probably. Probably both.
Okay, Evelyn, not to be believed. Okay, he's a grown man, not to be. Okay.
The way he goes around, okay? He should have died of childbirth, okay? Okay?
You guys ready?
What kind of fur is that?
What are you thinking? What kind of fur is it? What do you think? It's rabbit? Mink, of course.
Beaver.
It's not lynx.
Beaver.
Get perverted? Why, you don't watch enough porn? You want to watch our porn?
I want to see some family porn.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You guys were eating now. Let's go.
You gotta go in. It's time to do it.
Oh, yeah. It's been many years we've all been together, and this is the latest time we've had a chance to be together. A long way in distance and a long way in time.
Just Toby taking a picture.
Everybody poses. It turned out, yeah. It turned out okay. I think you could only say that.
We're all here at Shabbos Banach.
How's it going, eh? I'm Daryl's brother. Hi.
Go videotape Emily and put your yarmulke on. Katie's practicing because she's the nervous one, not me. Yeah, because she is one whole Aaliyah. I don't know. Yeah. Elise?
Lisa. We wish we had Bubby's peppermint candies that were all stuck together. I think they had a freaking fungus running out of them. That's what we all got, chlamydia, from fucking Bubby's candy.
Sweetness of wine, so too do we express our appreciation for the sweetness of life, for all of the blessings that life has to offer, for home, health, love, work, friendship, and especially for the chance to appreciate the gifts we have been blessed with. Do we raise the cup that is symbolized the fruit of the mind, and the joy of the Shabbat.
The late Rosalind and Sherman Becker, and the late Ruth Miller, and Franny Miller, and the late Hubert Miller. And so we call Emily to our pulpit now to lead us in our worship on this Shabbos evening.
Please be seated. Praise are you, our God, ruler of the youth, who brings about the evening star. Your voice makes the dawn appear. Ujabraham, Zuzo, Beitaka, Ubish Araka, Lama'an, Tiska, the children of Israel. It is a reminder of creation, for in 6 days God created the heavens and the earth, and on the 7th day God sanctified all things.
20 years ago, you didn't even exist, and now you are everything to us. Emily, may God bless you in everything you do. We love you.
Even though I can relate to being the favorite child, I don't expect my sister not to be able to trust me. I make a promise to you, my friends, family, and congregation, that I will not be one of those people who would lie, cheat, or steal.
Hey, buddy, you okay? How are you?
He's hiding.
You doing all right there?
Don't hide behind me.
You okay, buddy?
No, it's not. Wasn't nice. Tell him.
How, is it okay? I'm sorry you were naked.
Go take it.
I'm sorry you're naked, buddy.
I think he's trying to tell you that was really mean.
I'm really sorry, buddy.
What are you going to do with all this videotaping stuff?
I'm going to make a video. Put it on YouTube.
We can't go in it?
It's Emily's bat mitzvah party. Woo! Yeah.
Hello, Toby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? You look like a little China doll.
It's good to see you, and an egg roll to you.
Hi.
Hi, Toby. Cheers.
Hi. Hey, Natty. Hi. Sorry. Making you squirm?
Hi. Cheers. A lovely couple. Came from picking up here. Toby Miller. Tobola.
Hi.
Oh, the stripe waiting for?
Pretty good. What do you want?
Cosmo.
What?
Cosmo. The Cosmo.
Oh, okay.
I bet. And there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
15.
Okay.
Where are you at?
I'm at 11.
What the hell kind of shit's that?
I don't know. I don't know how they figured that out, but let's get a little fresh air. Oh,
If
wow.
I'm at the head table, then it's all good.
Are you at the head table?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Take
We'll
a
see.
picture of us. This is me, Ryan, Stephanie, who looks lovely.
Yeah, and I like that.
Taking a video?
Yeah. Do you have something to say? You want to confess something?
My hemorrhoid's irritating me. Well, that's something that's good for eternity.
Stars of your love remind.
Hey! I'm at this table. Last bat mitzvah, Katie's. I was at the head table. This time I'm in a corner with all. I'm in the little island table, and they didn't even have a seat for me. How many drinks have you had?
What? Yes.
Really? mighty happy. Hey, relievers, what's going on over here? 2 pain relievers? Oh, 2 drinks?
You first videotaped me and I was all hungover from the night before.
Looking good tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, so we come now to the star of the show, Emily Rose Miller.
Bat mitzvah girl.
Hey.
Bat mitzvah girl.
Hi. The comment I most often get regarding Emily is, she is so beautiful. Who's her father? Then they hear your puns and your jokes, and they have no doubt who your father is. Who but my daughter would do a puppet show by painting faces on her toes? Who but my daughter would come home with this riddle? What did the melon say to her boyfriend when he asked her to run away? Sorry, I can't elope. So most definitely she is my daughter. And I take immense pride in knowing that I am part of who she is.
20 more minutes, gentlemen, 20 more minutes. P90X take back out on the horror chair.
Planning a family vacation. Grandma says go ahead with the family vacation. We're all going to get to know and love each other as much as we've known and loved each other our whole lives. That's
Hey,
Why? I just had one.
let's do the strut. Walk.
Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
See ya. Bye.
Alright, we're back together. We are not BFF. We're best friends.
That'll work out for you, I'm sure.
What?
That'll work out for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not bringing back down to zero.
Yeah. Good things come, huh? Good things at Bat Mitzvah.
Definitely. We make new friends all the time at Bob Thumbs up. I'm the latest one. Rebecca, thumbs up. Yeah, nice. Alright, bye. This is me and the Bob Mitzvah girl, Emily. Take this hat off. Hey, talk about how you night was. It was fun. I took some pictures with some people. I danced with one guy. What guy? Tell us. This really hot guy named nothing. Really hot. Tell us his name. No. And then I requested another slow dance, so because the first time no one did dance with me, all the guys left the dance floor. So then I requested another one, and I danced with one guy. It was awesome. Tell us the name. It's Alec, he'll see this, so tell us. Ryan McClellan. He's a diver. He has a hot stomach.
He's dreamy.
He's dreamy, but he's real.
This is disgusting. Phil.
They're trying to make me dance. Fight me in it.
What kind of dancing is that?
Where's Rissa? I brought Rissa matching tattoos. Where's Rissa?
She's gonna be down in a second. She went to
A
Sandy.
second? A second for Rissa? So like I'll see her next tomorrow? Or what do you think?
Will you give me something? Or get something? I like this.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I literally just tried it. You didn't see me try it.
I wasn't sure if you actually tried it.
No, it's a little tiny fitness center, a small change
Disgusting?
room, a little sauna.
Yeah, I like it.
And I'm getting ready to go for a swim.
It's the best you got?
It is. We're going for a swim.
He always wants to swim. Where's your wife?
She's in the...
Howard, how are you? What's doing this now?
Lovely.
Hey, man.
Doing good, darling? Of course we are.
How's it going?
No problem.
Toby, my ma's here.
Yeah,
Ma, where is she?
420.
She's sleeping. 420.
Look, I still haven't taken my shoes off.
Hi, Ma.
And then say, give me my money.
Yeah.
Are there 50s? Huh? Are there 50s? Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Have a good night. Okay. Bye.
Thanks for being part of my video. How you liking that shit?
Fucking awesome.
Delicious.
50 burgers. I don't even think we ate 10.
Felt this buzzing motivation ever since. Love flowers, but I like color.
And Kara and Ryan and Stephanie, I'm going to just call them.
Hey.
Hey.
It's me.
Great, thank you.
Say something cute, you little bastard.
Toby has the worst timing with filming.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Rousing breakfast conversation. Yeah, this is gonna be a shitty video. Yeah, Toby, I think you're on the wrong side of the camera. Maybe that's why it hasn't been so interesting.
Rogan? Rogan? Scoop! Boop, boop. Hey.
Show something. I got so many buses on it.
Why?
Oh no, don't smack her.
She always farts, so that's why, and it smells terrible, so that's why we call her Man Girl.
Man girl. Man girl, what did you release from your body that stinks so bad?
Stop calling her Man Girl.
Bye, Squirrel Boy.
That's not Tom Turkey.
Squirrel Boy.
Okay.
Bob, how do you feel?
Does anybody want
With my hands?
How do you feel?
Buffy!
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got your...
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. Hi, honey. How are you? Fine.
This is all sweet and stuff. What happened about arguing about where we're sitting and all that stuff?
You're right, you're right.
I need some drama here.
We missed it.
Again.
Hi, Katie, Emily, Wayne. Wayne, I was hoping would sit here.
Is this for your purse or for...
I do remember Brianna's video as the best video I've ever seen, with the conversation with Marshall Mathers, Eminem, spliced in there with Brianna talking to Marshall, and then Jeff coming in with the bag of M&Ms, thinking how happy Brianna's going to be that he satisfied her request. So I thought it was a great video. I remembered it, and I thought that we had to be, at that level for this video. And I hope we achieve that sense of oneness.
I loved the way the cohesiveness and the way you had the TV star there moving his lips.
There was a really good vibe to that party last night.
I'm glad you say that, because I sensed that. I felt that. I think people were, you had Michael and Tracy up there dancing away with complete abandon, and a lot of people were dancing away, and people were talking. People were glad to see each other. And it was a wonderful time.
I like the picture booth because I like to take away pictures. So
I was talking about your cool video, your documentary about Ruth.
Yeah, you never sent it to me. Thanks a lot.
We have a link, I think, from you sending it to Bob, but when this one comes out, we will send you all of our email addresses so that we can see it.
And that's the simplicity of this delicacy here. 2 Coney Islands just smothered with chili, onions, mustard, a steamed bun. Thank you.
Sally, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't want fries. I'm trying to watch myself, but... I'm so damn bad. You know, Wayne, you can't put it in.
Okay, yeah, I want you to come. No, but I want you to put dinner. 3 times to do that.
Thank you. It's Sunday.
Hello.
Do you have any official statement? Any official statement about the bat mitzvah?
It was fun. I'm tired.
Yeah, well, no, but did you get
He left to Jamie, and there was a lady that Jamie hired someone to look after my mom, a black lady, from Trinidad, very nice person.
Patty? Pitsy?
Patsy, yeah, Patsy. Pitsy, yeah.
Pitsy's my dog.
Yeah, well, they're close. I call her a moonster, a poodle, Anyways, my mom never came home because she was at the St. Peter's at the what's called like a nursing home, a rehab. But Jamie was getting the house. But Jamie died first. And also it made it Patsy with Patricia, they fell in love with each other, like they were gonna get married, and I didn't know any of this.
Jamie and her?
Mm-hmm. See,
So far this evening, it crawls up and bites you in the B-knuckle. And it hurts, but you love it at the same time. In '54, I was 9 years old. But I do remember up until I was about 10, 12, 13, we used to go visit Hubert and Ruth in their, I think it was Boston Boulevard or around Dexter, which used to be a Jewish area in Detroit, Dexter, where they had some delis. They moved into this one bachelor apartment, or it was a junior 1-bedroom. They had a pull-out couch, and my mom and I would go there and stay overnight in their first apartment, and I'd share the bed with my mom. We'd sleep in the pull-out couch in the main room. So, and I remember his first, he had a car about that time. It was a 1953 Pontiac convertible. It was really nice. Your father used to like convertibles. And he wasn't, I don't think anybody would accuse him of being a handsome man, but he had a really good personality, and he was very likable, and he was easy to look at. How many years into the marriage were you born?
9 years.
That's about right. I said 8 or 9 years later, I came to live with you, and the reason that you don't remember me from that period, because you were a young baby. You were probably 2 or 3 years old through that period. Because I remember when you were born, and I remember your sister. I remember they used to live on Dexter too, because no, it wasn't Dexter, it was Sorrento. Their first home that they bought as your dad progressed through school, because he became a psychiatrist, they bought this home on Sorrento.
My mom actually put the money down for that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She probably got help from my mom and dad for that.
She that's money you should have got.
That's money I should have got. Now, I may be going back.
She said that she worked that was all the money she got from working at the Paint by Numbers and as an administrative nurse.
Right. Well,
and whatever else.
A nurse or an artist?
She was an artist, and she also worked that's how she met my dad, sort of, at Harper Woods Hospital or Harper.
Yeah, she worked in a hospital. But she was an artist, and she did sort of like she did actually very good. She was good at portraits, as I remember, and did stuff and did work in the hospital and did meet him then. Remember, he was very hairy. Although he was a bald man, he had a very heavy back and arms and chest.
He had a lot of parties. His house always seemed the center of like neighborhood
Well,
gatherings.
your mom too helped in that. I mean, she loved entertaining. That's true, and she was very likable in the early years of the marriage. I mean, they were a great couple. She was a very personable, pretty lady, and with a nice figure and intelligence. So I mean, he did well too. If he wasn't, like, to me, she was more pretty than he was attractive. So for whatever reasons that worked out. They had 4 children. That's wonderful. My mom used to say that was a lot of work for a person, plus 1 stillbirth, as we talked about. I think that's all I'm going to say at this point. Signing off. Remember me as a 67-year-old guy. Not bad for your Uncle Bob. Okay?
Okay.
Right in the cold.
I'm not sure how they've done that, but that's pretty good.
Lovely size deal.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Put it in the rice to ungreasify it.
This is kibinea, which is raw lamb with bulgur and some other spices.
They put a
and
little bit of fat in someone's side, and is
a
there
little
cumin
bit.
seed in there
There
too?
might be some cumin, not necessarily.
Hello, there we're
a
at
seed,
the
it could be
Babylina
cumin.
on that.
Cumin, get it.
That's good.
Nobody ever laughed at my joke.
Looks like about 10
Oh,
ounces.
they're
of
not
morning.
funny.
I thought that was good.
No fun.
Because
I said cumin, and you came in at the right time. That's good timing.
lovely. It's November 20.
It's going to go in the anals, Toby.
It's going to go in the anus of the important books out there. November 28th. At this point in life, it was an occasion that's never happened before. May not be repeated, but it did happen. He treated. Anyway, more importantly, last week, a lovely meal I had was at my favorite Hong Kong restaurant, which was duck livers, and I got a chance to remove it from the duck while it was still alive, and they cooked it for me. I had a side dish of tripe, which is made from a cow, and then stomach. It's the stomach of a cow, and then also some in a beautiful gravy, lung and kidneys mixed together on rice, and what a delicacy! Finally, with a little ginger and onion sauce. Go ahead, Perry.
Yeah, apparently with the kidneys, you have to boil the piss out of them.
So to speak.
Yeah, it's true, because
Yeah.
they're full of urine.
For the Yuntif 2 years ago, Perry invited us over for the vegetarians in our family, and he made a lovely vegetable soup specifically for the vegetarians, and just to make it taste better, he threw some chunks of meat in it. So it was very special.
Well, it wasn't that. It was the marrow bones.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, the marrow bones, the beef bones.
But, so it got, it was a little
very good,
challenging
yeah.
for the veggies. In
Yeah, and then this year we had tendonitis.
We had tenders which were delicious, and
Yeah, it was you can buy them at the Vietnamese or Chinese store. They're called beef tendons, and you put them in the pot and you cook them for maybe 6-7 hours with some peppers and.
the only problem is the cows that they came from now have had to had knee replacement surgery because they got no more tendons. But a sacrifice for humans is worth
And also the mad cow. We can't have the brains anymore, unfortunately. That was
no.
a delicacy.
Did
we
you
used to
really?
have.
Did you like brains?
Oh yeah, before, but now it's just the mad cow.
Seriously, you did like it?
Oh yeah, cow brains, but that's where all the mad cow is now. All that.
Well, I mean,
disease.
the ones that don't have mad cow, can't they tell?
You can't. No, it's illegal to serve that.
The only
now.
way you tell, you become mad after eating the mad cow brains.
That's true,
So
isn't
it's
it?
a bit of a sacrifice. But it's worth it.
You can get it, can't you? You or something. Maybe not. That
And then you find yourself suddenly attracted to bulls.
And apparently now you cannot even eat the udders from the cow where you milk them. That's illegal.
You used to
can't
eat
get
that?
anymore. Yeah, you can't.
I've never had an udder.
Yeah.
I've always chose something udder.
Did you really,
than
come here? Or are you talking shit?
No, you could eat those.
Did you eat them?
I had them once. Buddy made them. The English
I've never
people.
I've never had an udder.
Yeah.
Are you talking about haggis?
No, the udder is the area.
I know what it is.
Where you're milking. That's edible.
Have you had haggis or
That's-
monkey brain?
I've had haggis many times, and although I've never eaten an udder, I've sucked on a couple over my lifetime.
The hagoos.
That's one of my
hagoos.
favorite dishes is udder nipples.
Yeah, well, it's a Scottish dish. Apparently, Margaret used to make it and that.
How about, have you monkey brains?
I've never had monkey brains,
No.
never in my life.
No,
We
no.
don't normally have it in this country.
No, it's more like boima or
tea land.
I've had sweetbreads, which are glands from a cow.
Mhm.
Some people thought they were testicles,
Mhm.
but they're wrong. It's just a sweetbread. It's
How about
lovely.
mountain oysters? Speaking of,
That's probably what you're talking about, mountain oysters, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had those, and they're very nice.
Mm-hmm. I saw some guy, whatever, some festival, and it was a travel show, and they were making him eat it raw.
Ooh.
I don't think I'd eat it because I don't. Well, I couldn't eat it.
Well, the monkey's brain apparently is raw. They made also a similar film, I believe.
They stopped doing it because what happened after a big dish of monkey brains, you felt like climbing up some trees.
That's it.
And you could climb up, but you could never get back down
Mm.
again because you were too frightened.
Yeah.
But that's certainly worth it.
Definitely. This is for Via California, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Bahasa.
Well, sir, you probably used up all your time.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Don't
much.
call him sir. He hasn't been knighted yet. Have you, Toby Hassan?
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
seeing you.
Yeah.
It's great seeing you.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for everything.
Safe drive. Godspeed. Vacation's over. Time really flew. It was a great time. Heading back out, as you can see, it's getting kind of nasty out there. Leaving it a good time. But I'll miss everybody. And it was a great trip. Good day.
Stop.